I'm Jennifer Fisklich. I am a senior at Booth Washington Senior High School. Today I will be talking about the importance of mental health in schools. Today I have here my mom.
Hi.
And my sister.
Hi.
I will be using my phone as notes so I can further on to my research. Today I want to talk about a crisis that affects millions of students across the country. One often goes unnoticed but has a profound impact on their lives: mental health. I think we all could relate to it. We've all heard the staggering statistics. 1 in 5 children experience a mental health disorder in a given year, and rates of anxiety and depression and suicide among students. Yet despite these alarming facts, mental health is often treated as a secondary to academic achievements in school. This must change, no doubt about it. I believe we have a responsibility to implement comprehensive mental health programs in schools to address this growing crisis. Support our students' well-being and create an environment where they can truly thrive in their lives. The problem is that mental health challenges among students are at all-time high. In recent years, anxiety and depression have become some of the most common health issues among every student. I think Vaughn personally can relate. The National Institute of Mental Health emphasizes that the severity of this issue, stating that suicide is now the second leading cause of death for individuals aged 10 to 24. Let's consider what this means in a school environment. A student who struggles with depression may have trouble concentrating in class. A student with anxiety may avoid school altogether and not come and just miss, which is not okay. These challenges directly impact academic performance, yet many schools lack the resources or programs to address them. And it also impacts the school, because if no performance, no attendance can lower the school's grade too. When we fail to address mental health, we're failing our students, not just academically, but as a whole people, whole human race. Schools are uniquely positioned to be part of the solution, since we're always here every time, 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. Schools are unique. To think about it, students spend nearly a third of their day in school. Teachers and staff are often the first to notice changes in student behaviors. Schools are already hubs for learning and social development, so why wouldn't they be the center of support for mental health? By implementing programs that provide mental health, education, counseling, and early intervention, schools can be identified and address issues before they escalate. This isn't about turning teachers into therapists, because that's not above their pay grade. It's about giving schools the tools and resources they need to support students effectively, as therapists, as books, as mental health groups like HIP. The solution, I think, will be that we already have evidence that schools-based mental health programs, according to Greenberg, school-based mental health services that utilize evidence-based practices have been shown to improve students' academic performance, social behavior, and emotional well-being. For instance, mindfulness programs, social and emotional learning initiatives, and on-site counseling have led to measurable improvements in focus, reduced absentees, and higher graduation rates. Let's take a moment to imagine the impact. Students who participate in these programs are not only better to prepare to be succeeded in life. These programs empower students to manage their emotions, seek help when they need, and ultimately achieve their academic and personal goals. Investing in mental health resources is an investment in our students' futures. It's not about responding to crisis, it's about prevention, education, and creating a culture of care and saving lives. Now, some people argue that schools should focus on academics, not mental health. They believe adding these programs would stretch already limited resources, which I feel like mental health is more important in some parts, because if you don't have mental health, then how are you supposed to finish schoolwork? But let me ask you this: how can a student focus on academics when they're battling anxiety, depression, and trauma? Ignoring mental health doesn't have safe resources, it creates new problems. Students who do not get the help they need are more likely to drop out, struggle academically, or require costly interventions later. Addressing mental health upfront is not a distraction from education, it's a key part. So what can we do? We can advocate for policies that fund mental health programs in schools. We can support training for teachers to recognize early warnings of mental health. And as parents, educators, and community members, we can start conversations about mental health, breaking the stigma that so often surrounds it. Imagine a school where students feel supported, where they have access to resources and help them navigate challenges and mind battles, where mental health is treated as just as important physical health or academic success. Together, we can create that future, one where every student could thrive academically, socially, and emotionally. Thank you, and that's all for